Working on the Yukon Dura Grip, in-house we use a fixture for mounting these. You can do a similar function by taking one of your axle shafts and installing it in a vise so that it will support and hold the case. If you don't have a vise, you can just do it on a bench. It just gets to be a little more awkward. First step in disassembly is going to be to remove your crosspin retaining bolt, the crosspin. You'll then spin it around, and through the back side of the case, you're going to use the crosspin to drive the spring retaining plates and springs out. Be sure to cover the case with a rag or suitable item to help prevent the springs from flying. Once you have the spring plates out, you can then start disassembling the case itself, rotating it to remove the spider gears and their thrust washers. Removing the side gears with the clutch packs and the clutch guides. This is a good time to inspect your clutch discs for any abnormal wear. Also remove your factory installed side gear shims for reuse later. Flip the case over. Do the same for the other side, removing the side gear, clutch plates, clutch discs, inspecting them and removing the preload shims. When preparing your clutches for reinstallation, we recommend soaking clutch discs overnight in a bottle of friction modifier to help prevent them from having chatter. When reassembling, it goes single-sided disc down, friction side first. Then you apply a friction disc, steel, friction, steel, alternating them until you get to the end of your stack. And then finally, your preload shim. Once you have your clutch packs assembled, put your clutch guides on the ends. A helpful hint is to use a dab of grease on each of the clutch guides to help hold them in place on the clutches. You'll assemble one side at a time at first so you can check clutch pack clearances. Install side gear into the case with the spider gears. Take a screwdriver, put it between the cross pin and the side gear to wedge it in place and preload the clutches. Use a dial indicator and stand and check your side gear clearance. You're going to be looking for 5 to 15 thousandths backlash in your side gears. Once you check one side, disassemble, flip the case over, use your other clutch pack, and check the other side the same way. Once again, installing the side gear, your spider gears with thrust washers. Your cross pin. Preloading it. Then using your dial indicator and stand to measure your side gear backlash. If you are not within the 5 to 15 thousandths backlash spec on both sides, adjust accordingly. Approximately 10 thousandths change in side gear shim equals about 5 thousandths backlash change between the side gears. Once you're satisfied with your clearances, you will go and you will reassemble the side gears into both halves of the cases. Install the spider gears. Check to make sure that they properly align. Once they are in alignment, you can install the side gear thrust washers and then the spring plates. Use a set of large jaw channel locks, squeeze them, and use a dead blow hammer to smack them into place. Final step is to finish installing the cross pin, align the hole, install your cross pin retaining bolt. On final assembly in the car, please remember to apply red Loctite to the cross pin retaining bolt. Thanks for watching Yukon Tech Tips. Please like and subscribe on social media.